Greetings and welcome to another video. Today you have a viewer's question, and is a question that gets asked quite frequently. How to manifest multiple desires at once so you're not obsessively affirming all day. So, is it possible to manifest the multiple desires at once, or should we be focusing in just one desire at a time? So, in today's video, we will be explaining if it is actually possible to manifest multiple desires at once, how to do it, or if it is better to stay focused in one desire at a time. So, let's get started. The simple answer is yes. We can manifest multiple desires at once without needing to focus on each desire separately. We should remember that feeling is everything when it comes to manifesting, and we can manifest anything, even multiple desires, with just a simple imaginal scene or even a small phrase, if we simply focus on the feeling. As a matter of fact, in Neville's Law and the Promise in chapter 7 there is an amazing story of a woman who went from rags to riches within a few months. So this woman didn't have a job, savings, or family and friends to support her. She needed everything, a job, a car because hers was falling apart, and work-appropriate clothes. She was even behind in rent. But this woman, since she had nothing to lose, she used Neville's advice, the power of her imagination. So every night before falling asleep, she imagined herself having all her desires. She imagined herself having everything she needed. It was natural for me, I suppose, to begin by imagining myself having everything I needed. But I needed so many things, and in such short order, that I found myself exhausted when I finally got through the list, and by that time I was so nervous I could not sleep. She did use her imagination, but since she had so many desires to manifest, she would feel exhaustion and nervousness so much that she could not go to sleep. But she decided to try something different, something much simpler. Instead of imagining the entire list of desires she wanted to manifest, she decided to condense the feeling into a small phrase and carry this feeling to sleep. One lecture night I heard you tell of an artist who captured the feeling or word, as you called it, of "Isn't it wonderful?" in his personal experience. By using this small phrase, "Isn't it wonderful?" while feeling that all her desires had been realized, she managed to turn all her life around. I would say over and over to myself as I fell asleep, "Isn't it wonderful? Something marvelous is happening to me now." And as I fell asleep, I would feel the way I would expect to feel under such circumstances. You can use any small phrase that you feel captures the feeling of your realized desires. You don't necessarily need to create an imaginal act, but to capture and maintain the feeling of the fulfillment of your desire while falling asleep. How you decide to achieve this feeling is completely up to you, and whatever feels more natural to you. The lady in the following story so successfully felt the feeling of her wish fulfilled, she made her mood the character of the night, frozen in a delightful dream. So, what is better, to focus on one or many desires at once? Once again, this is completely up to you. You can choose to manifest each desire separately and focus on the feeling of having this one desire fulfilled, and then proceed to the next one. Others may choose to manifest multiple desires simultaneously, either by creating an imaginal act that combines all the desires together, or an imaginal act for each desire, or even just condense the feeling of all desires in a small phrase while falling asleep. Whatever you decide, choose what comes more natural to you, so it is easier to experience and capture the feeling of the wish fulfilled. An imaginal act, an affirmation, or a small phrase while falling asleep won't really help unless you experience and maintain the feeling of the realized desire. And this because we need to match the feeling of the realized desire and fuse to the desired state. We say that we are happy because we have achieved our goal. We do not realize that the process works equally well in the reverse direction. That we shall achieve our goal because we have assumed the happy feeling of the wish fulfilled. And that was the end of our video. Now, don't forget, if you enjoy this kind of content, feel free to give it a like and subscribe to our channel.